Hello, and welcome back to another episode for another Marvel Snap deck. And today we have a fun one here, something I'm really excited to play, and this is THANOS. Now, I've been thinking, because I've seen a lot of THANOS decks out there that are quite expensive, stuff that's quite, difficult to play, not really difficult to play necessarily, but it takes a lot of your time and effort to get all these cards. So I was looking, what's a decently cheap way to play THANOS? And since these collector caches have come out, these new ones, I've noticed a lot of people getting null, including myself. I got null as well from it. So I was thinking, why don't we play a Destroy THANOS deck? And from this list here, it's pretty cheap. Like, it's not too expensive at all. I think the most expensive card, of course, is THANOS, being a Series 5. And other than that, I think it's null. But everything else here is Series 3 and below. And a lot of these Destroy cards all have been buffed. So you got stuff like Venom, who's been buffed as well. Same as Wolverine. So, this is awesome type stuff to use. So, let's have a look-see. So, Nova here is just awesome because, it's a one-cost card. And as you're going to know in a Destroy deck with THANOS, lots of one-costs we're going to want to be destroying. Yarn, on the other hand, we don't really care if we destroy this, but it's going to destroy something in our opponent's deck. Awesome. We'd love to see that. It's going to help get our death's costs lower when we get to death. Bucky Barnes, just a great destroy synergy card, and we'll have stuff to destroy Bucky Barnes as well. Carnage, he's one of those synergies to destroy Bucky Barnes. Great card, one of the best destroy cards in the game. Wolverine, absolutely insane. We love Wolverine. So that's just something you're going to want to kind of keep, in mind. Wolverine's a great card, something you want to destroy. It's going to get more and more power. You'd love to see it. Now, Killmonger's going to be able to take out all those pesky stones. Same as our Nova and everything like that. And get rid of some of our opponent's stuff as well, what's always a nice little touch. So we keep going. Venom. This card has had such a glow up since it got buffed. From being a free 1 to now being a free 3. This card is really good. Now, I will admit, probably not the greatest in this deck. It's still a good card. But from my little bit of test play, I haven't had a lot of time to test play this deck. I've noticed that Carnage normally feels better than Venom. But I have had situations where Venom does come in clutch. It helps out a lot. But yeah, just to keep that in mind. But Venom is still a really good card. Deathlock, again, another way to destroy stuff. We're going to have a lot of things we need to destroy, so we need a lot of stuff to destroy stuff with. Now, here's one of the weird ones. It's Shang-Chi. Yes, Shang-Chi destroys stuff, but it only destroys our opponent's stuff. Now, this is really good if they get that lane where the monsters come in. It's like a 9 power minion on both sides. That's good. If they're going to play something big as well, this is also really good, because not only does it help this can our death, but it also helps buff our null. Now, we're running null here, and the reason we're running null is sometimes we might not draw our THANOS. We need another big option here. Another big option to drop. So this card can get pretty big. Normally, it will not get bigger than THANOS if you get all the gemstones, but not gemstones, the soul stones. I should call them soul stones. I should call them the infinity stones. So yeah, because I'm pretty sure there is like a soul stone here, yeah. But, yeah, so sometimes null is just a better play than THANOS. But usually, if you play all the stones, THANOS is the better play. Normally. You're versing a destroy deck. What seems to be really common right now, maybe null is just the answer. But yeah, THANOS, insane card. And death's here just because you can honestly get death to 0 very quickly. And if you can get death to 0, that means you can drop 2 big plays on the final turn. So yeah, this deck is really fun. I guess if you need to replace null for anything, American Child is good just to make your draws consistent. Honestly. Like, that's the only card I can think you'd really need to replace. I think most people have most of these cards already. But I'm assuming most people got null from that last week's kind of collector's thing. So, yeah. From what I've played, this deck is really fun, quite cheap, and it works really well. And honestly, it's one of the funnest decks I've played out there on ladder. So, yeah. Again, if you do like to see this content, of course, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I love to see it, and so does everybody else. Just so you can keep up to date with all the newest content this channel is releasing. And I won't hold you up for too long, but without further ado, let's get into a few games of this deck.
Destiny will arrive.
That's right. Alright, cool. So we got Space Stone opening hand. Do we want to play Space Stone? I don't think we do. I think we're going to play Nova here in the middle. We do not like the Vibranium mines. That is disgusting. Firstly, we can't destroy the Vibranium things. And we just don't want stuff being in our deck. Altar of Death.
Opponent snapped.
I'm kind of okay with this. So we're going to play the Space Stone. We might actually move Nova out of there, just so we can play the Carnage into Nova and the Space Stone. Great play for him. That's absolutely insane. We really got Bucky Barnes down for there. Oh, we just Reality Stone it. Great. Ugh, gross. Oh, actually, before we do that, we'll play Wolverine and then the Reality Stone. So Wolverine will get us that extra energy for next turn. Plus, it's just great for it. And we'll Reality Stone it, change the location up. You'd love to see it.
Enough said, bub.
Oh, nice. Put us right in the Vibranium Mines. We'd like to see that. Strange Academy. Awesome. Honestly, here, what's not a bad play is, I reckon, Mind Stone into Carnage into Deathlock. But the correct way to do this would be Deathlock, Mind Stone, Carnage. Make sure you do that correctly. Awesome. You love to see it. Patriot. Well, well, well. Killmonger here is going to feel real nice. Awesome. I'll get that rock with you, boss. Got Death there costing nothing, so we'll play this Time Stone here. We'll play the Soul Stone. It's going to move no matter what. So might as well play that there, and we will play our Killmonger here. I think it doesn't matter we play Killmonger. We'll end turn here. That should get rid of a lot of the rocks as well. Get rid of the clutter here from all this stuff. Nice. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Alright. So I'm honestly thinking we just hopefully get the Power Stone here. We did not get the Power Stone. That is unfortunate, but I think here we can just Death and Thanos, but I'd probably do it the other way around. Death here and Thanos here. I feel pretty confident to snap here. I can't see any way they beat us. Ultron doesn't beat us. Yeah, I feel pretty confident. I don't think Ultron beats us. We're going to lose left lane. I don't care about losing left lane. We play here, play there. That should be enough. Cyclops, that's nowhere close to enough. Brilliant. You love to see it.
Victory.
Oh. You know what? You get a little emote too, buddy. Good shit. So yeah, as you can see, this deck can do quite a lot of that destroy type synergy. And we did actually get pretty lucky with getting our destroy cards. So we did get our Killmonger, we got our Deathlock, we got our Wolverine, got our Carnage. We didn't have to play our Venom or our Shang-Chi. Yeah, Shang-Chi would have done nothing for that game. But, you know, Shang-Chi's always good for those games where you're versing a big control deck. Unfortunately, I get Bucky Barnes a bit earlier. I didn't get the null either. But, honestly, not too worried. What we did there was really good. And it just kind of shows the power of this deck. And the fact that, like, a Destroy Thanos deck can still work, you know. You love to see it. But, without further ado, let's keep moving on. Let's get into the next one.
Destiny will arrive.
Alright, let's see what we get opening hand. Reality Stone and Space Stone, plus a cheeky little Thanos. Now, that's gross. We don't like that. I want to get rid of that. But honestly, I think we're just going to play the Space Stone here. We're going to get rid of the Space Stone. We just want something out on the board. Yandu. I'm happy with Yandu. And I'm honestly not happy with that location, so I might just honestly Yandu and Reality Stone right there. Let's see what we hit. Ant-Man. Not a great hit. Ooh, alright. Sinister London. Yeah, I think we can just Time Stone, Power Stone here in the right lane. Now, the reason I'm doing that and not just Venoming in the middle As much as I'd love to Venom, I'm holding out the Carnage. And what do you know? If you hold out, you get rewarded. Now, preferably here, what will happen is Carnage is going to hit all this, and then Carnage is going to hit this lane. Preferably, it's going to be a big Carnage. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And it did, awesome. That's a big Carnage in the right lane. It's got a Namor there, Namor over there. Awesome. Well, lucky for you, I'm a man of risks, man of gambling. So what we're going to do here is we are going to play Shang-Chi here, knowing that this beautiful man is going to hit middle. Oh, I don't like that. Don't go right. Sorry, don't go left. Okay. This is now unfortunate. Left. Oh, okay, that's bad. Oh, null, okay. Null is not that big. Thanos is decent. Yeah, I think Thanos was the correct play here. Unfortunately, like, I should have just been smart there, but honestly, didn't even think he would do that. He caught me off guard there, I'll give him that. Yeah, I guess this has been a weird game, but we'll just play Thanos here in the middle. Hopefully, Thanos goes right. Hopefully. Onslaught. Awesome. Not what I'd call an ideal game for Thanos.
Victory.
But a game nonetheless. So yeah, learn from mistakes. Don't try and be... You got lucky once with a run with Carnage. Your luck's gonna run out eventually. But yeah, you know, just even a base Thanos is a lot of power. Unfortunately, we didn't destroy a whole lot for the null. We could have venomed and whatnot and like gotten quite a lot of power for that null. But I don't think we necessarily misplayed. Like, we didn't play the Shang-Chi. That was definitely a misplay. Yeah, I don't... Like, besides that Shang-Chi misplay, I think we played that alright. But yeah, you know, we'll take the win. We'll move on to the next one. Let's keep going. Let's get this win train going. Hopefully we get 3 for free today.
The universe shall be set right.
Alright, okay, Mind Stone. We love to see Mind Stone opening, because Mind Stone's just going to draw us a bunch of more stones. And what do you know? We love stones. Stones are great. Awesome, awesome. Now we are going to play Space Stone plus Reality Stone. Right here, because we want to Carnage these, because these are the lower value stones. Oh, and a Raft. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now, we'll Carnage here. That'll give us our beautiful card. We'll Carnage here. And I think we'll Time Stone here for a cheeky little Death block over in the right lane. Because we do have Death, what is awesome. Magneto. Well, unluckily for you, Kai doesn't care about your negatives, like buffs and all that. See, we're not going to draw a card, unfortunately, this turn, but we did get the extra mana. So honestly, I don't mind just Magneto here, Death Block, Power Stone. I think that's a decent set of plays right there. We just want to get that Magneto up and at him. Lots of power in that middle lane. Which is big for us. Storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
Awesome. I feel pretty confident here, actually. Nothing to really Shang-Chi, is there? So we might as well just play, So Null's going to be absolutely crap, I just realised. Yeah, I guess we might as well just play Death here. And Bucky Barnes into the right lane. Gives all those stats. I got a snap. I feel very confident here we've won this. And yeah, I think we'll just Thanos into the right lane and that's it. Too easy.
Victory.
Oh, you gotta love to see it, don't you? Absolute smash and grab that was, the Reality Stone. So that was really good. That was insane. So yeah, this deck works. It really works. So I know you see a lot of control Thanos going around right now, but boy, destroy Thanos. It still works, and it's pretty cheap. I am so happy with this deck. So yeah, bit of research to get this deck up and running, you know. Put my own little things in there, and this is kind of what I come up to be with the best kind of deck. But yeah, we'll go into the deck overview. Let's talk a bit more about how this deck actually performed. Alright. This deck, am I right? This deck did really well. Like, this deck was not only just a blast to play, so much fun, but it did really, really well. This is the kind of deck you're probably going to want to try and play on ladder. It's going to climb. Like, it realistically is going to climb you so many ranks playing this deck. It has enough in there to lock out locations with that much power, but it also has enough to kind of just destroy, get rid of your opponent's stuff with Killmonger. Absolutely insane. This deck feels really good. Now, surprisingly, we didn't use Null. Null's been a card I've actually used quite a lot in pre-test, but Thanos really just stole the show for this video, and that's something that I'm fine with, honestly. It's a Thanos deck. I want Thanos to be stealing the show. Now, of course, Death is always great. We always love Death. This is like a necessary card in this deck. But other cards that you really want to look out for is Carnage, of course. Pull one card. Insane. Absolutely amazing. This card did a lot for us. Cards like Yandu, great. Wolverine did well. Killmonger, absolutely insane. Deathlock, still really good. We didn't use Venom. We didn't really use Shang-Chi, unfortunately. This Nova, great. But yeah. You know, this deck just works. It's just something you're going to want to play because it does work. Now, I won't keep rambling on. If you do enjoy this type of content, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see more decks that we can think of together, work with, use in the community. And honestly, it's so much fun to play decks like this and show you decks that do really well in the metagame, as long as being absolutely fun. And yeah, I won't hold you for too much longer, but thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.